Perched atop a cast iron landmark, originally built in 1881, lies a penthouse like no other. Imagined and designed by Pritzker Prize winner Shigeru Ban, it took over 10 years to complete, with Ban having to go before New York City's Landmarks Preservation Commission. This penthouse is truly one of a kind, and welcome to Penthouse A at 67 Franklin Street. The penthouse features 4 bedrooms, convertible to 5, 3.5 bathrooms, and over 3,800 square feet of interior space, complemented by 1,500 square feet of exterior space. Okay, so as soon as you enter this apartment, you come off your private keyed elevator, which lands you on your private entry foyer. One thing that's great about the foyer is you actually, right around the corner, you have your own little powder room, which is really nice, especially because you will see this apartment is made for entertaining. So to have that right there is extremely key. We are now walking into your main entertainment space. Now this space is huge. It's completely open concept, which you'll see. So there's a lot of pieces that we need to break down, but one of them being the main living space. You have 20-foot ceilings throughout. And as you can tell, there's just so much room to entertain and have guests over and really, honestly, just have a good time. But this entertainment space is lined with limestone floors, which are beautiful. But one of my favorite parts about this apartment, which is something that's very unique, is the sliding glass doors that open all the way up. They call this a sliding glass curtain, by the way. So I'll only open like 2 of these. However, as you can see, and these are pretty sturdy and quiet, they're double paned, I believe, but they can just continue to open all the way up this wall over here, which is pretty amazing. This is like the true definition of indoor-outdoor living. So not only does this wall open up, and it can go all the way further down, but this side actually opens up as well. And one thing that, you don't really see much, especially in all the new modern building these days, is something where it's like columnless in a way. The only column that you have here in this whole apartment is this one over here by the kitchen, which is pretty crazy. As you can see, this is just hanging over and it just flows effortlessly into the main outdoor space. This is kind of like Malibu living, or I guess Miami living too at its finest. I feel like if anyone is from Miami or if anyone is from Malibu, then they would feel right at home. But what's great about this apartment, which we'll get to, is as you can kind of see here, this is actually a duplex apartment. So you have your bedrooms and everything upstairs, which we will get to. This outdoor space is great for entertaining, of course. You have plenty of seating. You can lay out here during the day. And again, with the outdoor, indoor living flow, you can kind of keep the entertainment space all in one area, which is pretty awesome. But you also have a grill here, which is great. So you can cook, you can maybe have a private chef over and they can grill for you while you're entertaining, which is pretty amazing. But let's go back inside to the main entertainment space. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is actually a 4-bedroom plus a den, but you could turn it into a 5-bedroom. So this is the den area that I mentioned. Now you could easily put up the wall here because you still have air conditioning in here. You have the windows. If you have that, you have a bedroom. So this is what you could technically turn it into, but it all comes down to what your needs are. Another part of this main entertainment space is obviously your dining table. This table easily fits 8 people. And what I love is the wall over here so you can feature your favorite piece of art. I love this piece of art that they have hanging here. I can just imagine all the entertainment that could be done here, and it gets me excited. So if you ever purchase this apartment, please invite me over because I want to party with you. But next, right next to all the entertainment space is obviously your large open kitchen. Now with the kitchen itself, you have Gaggenau appliances throughout. So everything's top of the line. You have the limestone floors that flow in here as well. Now, one thing that's extremely important, and if you live in New York, you know how amazing this is to have, but this Gaggenau range right here, the vent, it actually vents out. A lot of apartments, which again, if you're from New York, you know this, but they just vent straight out into the main kitchen area. So it's like as you're cooking, that air is just circulating here. But this actually vents out, so everything, all the smoke and everything, you don't have to worry about that coming into the kitchen. But as you can see, everything just flows effortlessly in here. It all blends in with the apartment. You have an awesome breakfast bar here, so you can easily cook breakfast, have your kids hanging out if you have kids, or just hang out yourself there. But even just some of the cabinetry. Behind this wall of the kitchen, you have another one of the bedrooms, which could be used as like a staff room, or if you have a guest over, you could do that. But what's great about it is it actually has its own ensuite bathroom. Now, one thing that you might see in the back is actually up there that opens over into the entertainment space. So what we will do is I will walk you upstairs now and we will go check out your private living quarters. Now, what's great about coming up here is, again, this is a duplex apartment, so your entertainment space and your private living quarters are separated. So when you're entertaining, you know, you can have that separation of space and escape all the madness if you want to for just a few. But up here, you have 2 bedrooms right here. Now, they could be used as a guest bedroom, or if you wanted to convert them into maybe one of them being an office space, another one like a bedroom for your children, whatever your needs are, just like with the den downstairs, it's really up to you. But over here, you also have one of the bathrooms upstairs. What's really nice about it is it does have the dual vanity, because like I mentioned, you have these 2 bedrooms here, and this is the bathroom that they will be sharing. Now, for my favorite part, we are now walking in to the owner's suite. Now, what's awesome about this space is, as I mentioned, if you are entertaining in this apartment, this actually looks over into your living space and your entertainment space. So if you're having a party down there, you could easily come up here and just make any announcements that you want. Maybe you want to do a toast from up here. That would actually be kind of cool, I think. One thing that's awesome, because I'm sure some of you people are thinking right now, like, well, why would I want my primary bedroom to be open to my main entertainment space? But as you can see, you have this fogged glass here that you can pull, and it will completely shut off this whole space from your entertainment space. So you have complete privacy, so no need to worry about all of that. I won't close all of these, but just so you get an idea of what you could do here. And then you could also, even if you wanted to make it a little bit darker in here, you could have shades that come all the way across as well, or curtains, however you want to do it. But you have this nice little seating area. We are actually facing east here, so you get pretty great light, honestly, throughout the day, but in the morning especially, which is one thing I love. If you guys have watched any of my other property tours, you know I love the mornings, so getting that morning light is super important. But if you come back around, actually, this is a king size bed, and you still have tons of space here. You have a nightstand on each side. You can put a dresser wherever you want, but you really don't need to put a dresser in here because you actually have some storage built in already. You could hang some clothes here if you wanted to put a bar there, but you have plenty of storage there. But also, even right here, this would be like a great place for shoes, in my opinion, or linens or whatever else you want to put there. But one of the reasons you really don't need a dresser or anything is because if you follow me this way, we are actually walking in to your large walk-in closet and dressing room. So you could build this out however you would like to, maybe build in some California closets in here and really just customize it to your liking. But what's also great is that you have these floor-to-ceiling windows, so you're getting a ton of natural light. And don't worry, you can hang the curtains if you want for some privacy. But not only do you have this space, but it goes all the way down here as well. So you have a ton of space to hang all of your clothes. But now we are walking in to the primary bathroom. You have beautiful dual vanity in here. You have marble that is all along the floors. It's up the walls. And this space is really neat because not only do you have this floating egg-shaped tub, but the shower's right next to it. And as you can see, it's open to the whole bathroom. But what's awesome is this floor actually like slopes down slightly, so it goes into the drain down here. which is a pretty cool feature. But overall, this bathroom is great. You have a window in here. The bathroom obviously is amazing. One other feature I forgot to mention is you have radiant heated floors throughout as well. So in the winter time, when it's freezing cold in New York City, you won't be cold in your bathroom, that's for sure. That's really it for the primary suite. That's really it for the apartment. As you can tell, this is an absolutely amazing and unique space. So comment down below like what your thoughts on it. Do you feel like this is something that you would purchase? Not many things like this are built in New York City. It takes a long time to go through the Landmarks Commission to be able to build something of this caliber on top of a landmark such as the cast iron house. So just keep that in mind. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for going through this beautiful apartment with me. If you enjoyed this property tour, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below. Again, our team currently has this apartment on the market for $12 million, and it's worth every penny, I will say. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.